Welcome back to another episode of the Whatever Buddy podcast. On today's episode, we're going to try to figure out why do people buy old police cars? Why does Johnny have an issue with Tesla? And last but not least, why is Johnny in Vancouver? We're going to learn about this and maybe some more, so sit back and have yourself a White Claw with a glass of vodka and enjoy the show. So with no further ado, Ryan and Johnny. If you're wondering what I'm doing.
Starting out that podcast with a close-up. Zoom in.
If you're wondering what I'm doing,
yeah,
I am getting the crumbs out of the cracks in my computer because, again, for the second night in a row, I've fallen asleep eating a turkey breast sandwich.
Getting the crumbs out of your crack, huh? Getting the crumbs out of your crack. You look good today,
Getting
buddy.
the crumbs out of the crack. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Whatever Buddy podcast.
Out for a second. You look good today,
Just
dude.
saying hi to everybody.
Sleeves on.
Hey. In those sleeves. Got a lot of hair.
My hair's getting long, too. I'm gonna cover
your hair is getting long.
Yeah, I'm going to cover it with a hat right now. But what's that? Okay, so let's explain what we're looking at. You're in a very fancy environment. Yeah.
Another fancy place. Look, Vancouver, British Columbia behind me in the back. You can see it better from my camera phone.
Are you saying like a lot? Isn't that a Canadian thing?
No, but the people around me are saying a lot. They got weed here, so I'm stoked. I got some pot yesterday.
This is legal everywhere now, huh?
Dude, well, and you know what, man? It's also legal. Like, I learned this, not that I do these things, but you can have other drugs up until like a gram. Like, you can have coke, you can have heroin, and all the drugs, and they're not going to arrest you for it.
Great. So hey, let's all go to BC, British Columbia.
Yeah, Canada's your place. Canada is your place. Yeah, man. How are you?
All right. I'm doing fantastic. I'm tired.
You got a new background, too.
Yeah, dude, because I'm back in the Los Angeles. I come back, yes. You leave. It's just the way that this podcast works. Hey, we're going to have to deal with it. It's all good.
I'll be here for 3 weeks.
Let's explain. I'm tired and I'm doing a crappy job. Johnny's in Vancouver, British Columbia for the next month recording an album.
Ryan's hungover without drinking.
I am not even in a little bit hungover. I am just simply tired.
I'm fucking completely hungover.
We were going to start. You are. I'm not. Well, you got it for the both of us. We were going to start this podcast at 9:30. Did you just lick your coffee mug? You're a heathen. That's because I'm wearing the
white pants today, and I wore them once before. I wore them once, and I've got a coffee stain on there. So
are those shorts or long pants?
They're long.
Those are fancy, dude.
You like those? They're my running pants in white.
Yeah, you're turning into like a musical athlete. Anyway, let's get back on topic. Let's get back on topic. Athletic. I thought we were going to start at 9:30, and I think mentally my body just wouldn't let me sleep. So here we are. I'm tired, and I'm moving on. Also, I have a huge beef that I would like to bring up to you. Also, we're going to talk about you recording because you recording is an interesting thing. But before we get into that, I have a question for you. Why do people buy old police cars?
Why should people be allowed to buy old police cars?
I don't know.
That's the question.
Because I'm bringing this up because
it's crazy.
In the last week, dude, I've seen like 3 of them. I parked next to one at Trader Joe's yesterday. It's like, are they trying to get away with something? The only reason you're buying a police car is because you want to not get pulled over for doing something, right?
Right.
You have a criminal mind. Fill me in.
Well, let me ask you, the cars that you see, did they have the little spotlights? Because I've seen them that they have the spotlights too. That should be illegal. That second reverse, second rearview mirror or something. On the sides, the thing that they like shine in your face when they pull you over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they shine it from their car into your like rearview mirror. So you're like, what the fuck, asshole?
The one that I parked next to was like, it didn't have the white doors. It was just all blacked out, but it had that second rear view thing, and it had that big like ram guard on the front.
How do you know it wasn't an undercover cop?
I mean, I suppose it could have been. There is that.
I stumped you.
But you did stump me. However, the one that I was next to on the 101 a couple days before that, which made me think of why are these people buying these cars? I could tell that it wasn't a police car because I don't know if they like white it out. They like take all the police information off. So it's just like black trunk and hood with white doors. It's like you're just trying to get away with
So what they do
something.
is they sell their old cars, right? Now, then they end up arresting a guy for imitating a police officer. You see how that goes?
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps giving. They keep making money off of it.
Whatever. You know, anyway, it annoyed me, and it made me think, like, just go buy another car, dude. Like, it's not that hard to buy. Like, whatever.
You know what annoys me?
Vancouver.
No. Vancouver's been very nice. I talked to you about this before, and I had Ryan cut it out of the podcast because I was like, maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but I got to talk about it because it's talk about gifts that are keeping on giving. This is
Try that sentence again. Try that sentence again. Because I didn't
talking
get it.
About gifts that keep on giving. The fucking Tesla, dude. The fucking Tesla. I can't stand Tesla, and I can't stand Tesla's drivers. And let me tell you.
Okay. I got to rein you in, and I'm gonna let you talk. But.
Okay.
Number one? Why are you annoyed with Teslas?
Because of the entitlement of its drivers.
Okay, I will try to take note of this. And you're talking about a specific one or in general?
No, it happens with all Tesla drivers that I've encountered. Okay. Not all, but a good majority. It's just a sense of entitlement. And I have a question for you. If you're getting onto the freeway.
Yes.
Or let's say you're at the grocery store. You're at the grocery store. Somebody just takes their cart and just forces their way in front of you at the grocery store. What do? What the fuck, asshole, right?
I make some sort of smart ass comment, yeah.
Right. People on the freeway, Tesla drivers, they just are like, hey, fuck you, I'm moving in. I'm just going to cut you off and get in because I got a Tesla. You ain't going to hit me, and I got a Tesla. It's nice in your car. But
maybe it's that automatic driver.
Maybe, but is it nicer than my car? I don't know. That's a matter of taste. The kicker is this one, man.
You have a nice car.
This is the kicker. Last time I mentioned to you this must have been almost a month ago. And I had told you about this white Tesla that parks in front of my house in front of the fire hydrant every night.
Cut that out.
It's a fucking fire hydrant, and it's there for a reason, right? If there's a fire, they need to get to the fucking thing, right?
So it parks in front of a fire hydrant and doesn't get a ticket or tow?
Every night. He must have a girlfriend in my building or something because like every night this fucking guy just parks in front of the hydrant. And it just makes me think.
Do you know who it is?
What, because you have a fucking... No, I don't. I've seen the dude. I've seen the dude get out of his car. Like I've walked in and he's sitting in the car and I feel like saying something, but then it's just like I look like a jerk off by saying something. But what am I going to say? Yo, dude, you're parked in front of a hydrant. Go fuck yourself. All right.
Call the parking authorities. I would call the parking authorities if it annoyed me.
You know why I don't do that?
That's a little
listen,
snitch move.
I've almost done it a bunch, but the reason I don't is because whenever I leave town, like this time, for example, 3 weeks, my car is parked in front of my apartment for 3 weeks. So like, I don't want somebody like calling on me.
You don't want the karma coming back at you, man. I have a Tesla story. You want to hear my Tesla story? This will make you happy. I think this might make you happy. So pre-pandemic, Rye guy over here was like super into kickboxing, and I would go to a kickboxing gym every day. And the gym had a parking garage, and it had the charging stations in the parking garage. And I had to have a Jeep, so it's very much not a car that needs to be plugged in. But so I go, and I'm running late one day, and I go into the garage, and there's one spot left, and it's one of the charging station parking spots. And I'm like, I get it. I shouldn't park in that spot because it's not meant for my car. But I was running late. It was the only spot left, so I parked there. Okay, an hour. So I come out after class, and I'm getting.
That's an hour of charging for somebody.
I know. Look, I'm not.
Their gas.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying you brought up
Tesla. But the fact that you did it, this is the Tesla person. Good.
So I'm getting into my car, and there's a Tesla directly in front of me, parked in a normal spot. Put my bag in. The guy gets out, and he starts walking up to me, and I'm like, "Here we go." I knew it. He goes, "Hey, it's not a car that should be parking at a charging station." And I'm like, "I know, man. Like, look, I realize, like, I should. It was the only spot. I'm running late. I'm leaving now. You can have the spot. It's all good." And He goes, yeah, but you know, it's not a charging. You don't need a charging spot. I know, dude. Like, I get it. I'm not trying to defend myself. I'm leaving. You can have the spot.
What kind of dude was this?
The kind of guy that I'm acting like right now. And he goes, but you shouldn't be parked there. Now, this is the third time you said that to me, my man.
What does he want you to do about it now?
I know. What do you want me to do about it? Also, I'm holding a bag with boxing gloves in it. You know what I mean? If that's the route you want to go on this fine afternoon, you know? So it's like, I know, dude. Like, you're right. I'm leaving. You can have the spot. All right, well, just, you shouldn't do that again. It's like, bro, I'm gonna ram your Tesla with my fake police car right now.
Was he a big guy?
No.
Why didn't you just say, go fuck yourself?
I wasn't in that. Why?
You're not me.
Well, maybe it follows suit with your, maybe it follows suit, dude. Maybe those are the type of people that buy, I don't know. If you have a Tesla and we're wrong, leave a shitty comment.
No, man, I'm sure there's good Tesla owners out there. But there's just like an ongoing theme that I see it all. Tesla's become the new Prius in Los Angeles. You can't go 5 feet without seeing 10 Teslas.
What do you mean by that? Oh, like the common car. Yeah.
Well, being in our conscious state of awareness to the planet, you know, Prius was like the big deal for years when the fucking first electric car came out, the hybrid. You saw like Priuses everywhere. Yeah. The ugly egg cruising around every place. Now they just got an extra large ugly egg cruising around every place in the Tesla. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just the new. You don't see them as much elsewhere as you do in like California. I feel like anywhere else I've been, I see Teslas, but I don't see like the amount of Teslas. You could drive down the freeway. Next time you get on the freeway, just look around. And in a 2-minute period, just a 2-minute period, I'm going to come back and ask you this next week. Yeah. In a 2-minute period, you tell me how many Teslas you counted that you
I'm
saw.
Going to do that because you know what I did one time? I was driving from Hollywood to Sherman Oaks. So I was going over Laurel Canyon. I don't know why I did this, but one day I was like, I'm going to count how many Priuses cross me, like going the other direction.
The whole way to Sherman Oaks?
From my place in Hollywood to Sherman Oaks. So it's 7 miles, 8 miles. And I counted. What do you think I counted?
7.
Going over Laurel Canyon down into Hollywood or North Hollywood or Studio City, I guess, and then into Sherman Oaks. 7 miles.
1 per mile.
120 some.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
so
dude.
What do you mean? What do I mean by the Prius thing? There you go.
Well, I mean, I get it now that we're talking about it, but when you first said it, I didn't get it. So I'm going to do that next time. Next time I'm going to do that same drive, and I'm going to count how many Teslas I see, and I'll report back.
There's so many of them. I do think the bigger one that looks like an SUV is kind of cool looking. But the bottom line is, if anybody buys a Tesla,
some of them are real nice.
Yeah, but you're supporting Elon Musk, and that guy's a douche of all douches. So, and if you're using Twitter, you're also supporting that douchebag. So. There you have it.
Props to the hustle.
Hey, on that note, all right.
Yeah. On that note, as Johnny flexes, let's talk about something more interesting. Canada, dude. I'm
in Canada. It's cool to be in Canada.
I did a shitty job of setting that up, but yeah, what's going on? Recording an album.
No, you did a great job setting that up. We're recording an album. We're recording an album with Mike Frazier. Man, if you go look at his Wikipedia pages, his credits are endless. Some of them include
it's AC/DC. Alphabetized. There's so many, it's alphabetized.
Yeah. AC/DC, Airborne. He's working on the Airborne record after he gets done with our record. But the coolest thing is, when I first met him, first thing I said to him, I go, "Hey, Mike, nice to meet you. I'm Johnny. I just wanted to let you know that you mixed the last thing that I ever shoplifted in my entire life." And that was when I was in the 8th grade. I shoplifted the Colt Sonic Temple, and I felt so bad about it because I took it from a mom and pop shop. I was like, "Oh God, but I can't take it back. I'll get in trouble." So I didn't take it back. But he found that
felt bad really about it, and then didn't take it back.
No, I still have it. It's amazing. But the fact that he mixed Firewoman, for crying out loud. You know, it's
yeah.
You know? And he's done 5 AC/DC records or something, 5 or 6 AC/DC records. He mixed fucking Thunderstruck, dude.
It sounds like he's done every one since Razor's Edge, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's rad.
He mixed Thunderstruck. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. We go out on stage, going all the way back to Bullets. We have Thunderstruck as our song before we play for
Is your intro?
And the
Why?
fact,
What's the reason for that?
well, it's a great tune.
Cool, but yeah.
But the reason for that was it doesn't matter where you are in the venue. You hear that song, you know where you need to be. You got 5 minutes to do it.
Okay. How long are you up there for? I'm saying up there.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah, and it is up there. We're finally. Yeah, today's day 4. We got here on a Monday night. Started Tuesday. Today's day 4.
And you're going to be done today.
Yeah. I got 5 more tracks to do, so another 3 days. We do 2 tracks a day.
Oh, okay. Well,
because the way we're doing it, it's pretty wild, dude. We're recording the whole thing on tape, which is fucking amazing, 2-inch tape, and we're playing live for the most part. We do, you know, obviously you make records and you do what you got to do, but we're trying when we record the basic tracks.
School.
Yeah, when we record the basic tracks, we're getting down all bass, drums, and rhythm guitars. So it's been pretty fun. And dude, I'll tell you something, man. This record's gonna sound fucking ridiculous.
So are you in isolated rooms, or are you in the same room?
We're all in the same room, but we have our own little shacks. You know, when you watch the video, I'll send over to you. You will see I have my own little. I have a Chateau Galosh, which is my little cubby, which is because I wear galoshes. I'll have to get them for you.
It looks sunny and beautiful out there, out that window. Look at the window
it is
behind
today,
you.
But it's
sunny and
been
gorgeous.
raining. This is the first time I've seen the sun, but it's been crazy. But I forget what I was saying.
Chateau Galosh, I believe.
Oh, Jonny Galosh, Chateau Galosh.
Jonny Galosh.
Yeah, Jonny Galoshes, and I feel like I gotta put my hair like this. Look.
Yeah, you do.
Put my hair like
Nerd.
that. Do Jonny Galosh. Nerd.
So you got, hang on. I want to get back to Chateau Galosh, but
I was going to explain it. Yeah,
you got this cut-off T-shirt on. You got white track pants, and you wear galoshes.
Well, do you want to put them on right now so I can show you what the full outfit would look like?
Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes.
Hang tight.
Okay.
Hang tight.
I'm gonna hold this ship down while Jonny Galoshes goes, and what an absurdity. How am I friends with you? Actually, that's really judgmental. I know it has nothing to do with your personality.
You're missing out on the latest
fashion trend.
Trend. Yeah, it's the biggest trend. See,
track pants and galoshes, white track pants and green galoshes. Oh man, look at this. And of course, the track pants go inside the boot. You really had to go to the YouTubes if you're not on the YouTubes watching this. That is absurd. What do you got? A little buckle? Look at that. Look at that.
Wait for it.
Apex athlete. That's an apex athlete right there. I hope you fall. Please fall.
I don't want to fall.
I'm just kidding. I don't want you.
I
don't want you to fall.
I wouldn't be able to record the rest of the album. Yesterday, I went up to the weed shack.
Do you record in your galoshes?
No. It would sound. No. But I got the Chateau Galosh.
Yeah.
Which is, they built me a little house. So there's a huge, we're in Studio 2. So if you were to Google the Warehouse Studio, Vancouver,
Warehouse
Studio 2.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
Studio 2. 2 being my favorite number, which is great. It's a huge room. And in that room, you got Chateau Galosh, which is like a huge fort
like an
they built for me.
Yeah.
But it's not isolated because the sound's escaping and it's kind of open.
Yeah.
But I'm in a box, but a big one. I'm right outside my box. I can see through my little glass. I got Joey, who's got a rug set up with his amp there and his basses and all his pedals set up on the rug. Next to him, you got Felipe with a rug, his amp set up. He's using these amps, same amps that begins with a W. They're the same ones that Angus uses to record everything. Wizard, I want to say, maybe.
Cool.
something like that. So he's got his little section, and then you got the Mardi Gras. What's it called? Hey, Justin, what's the name of your house? The Mardi Gras Manor, which is Justin's little house they made for him for his vocals. And we're all like just basically in a big circle around each other.
So he's in Mardi Gras Manor. He's in Mardi Gras Manor. Chateau Galosh. Yeah. What is Felipe's home base called?
Well, they didn't put those guys in cages. We're in the cages, so we had to name our cages.
I got you. Hey, do me a favor, and I'll put it right after here. We'll keep talking about this, but do like one of your little tour video thing. Do a studio video, so we can get a picture what this thing looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'll put it in right. I'll put it in right here. I'll put it in right here.
Yeah. Okay, here's the tour. That's the front door we come in. Back down there. That's where Brian Johnson likes to shoot golf when they record here. Okay. This is Studio 2, the bathroom. Yep. The kitchen. Stairway downstairs. We're coming in here. Studio 2. Got in there. Good vibe, though. Good vibe. The main room. It's a piano. You can see this video in an AC/DC 1999 recording at the warehouse video. Angus and Brian playing this video, this piano. Snare drums for days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And oh God, Chateau Galosh. That's right, this is it. Inside this little cubby manhole is where I'm hanging. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is Joey's section. He's in the control room at the moment, doing some bass tracks. This is Felipe's little cubby section, right there. And this is why don't you tell us? What is this?
This is my vocal cubby. It's called the Mardi Gras Manor.
Mardi Gras Manor.
Because of the Mardi Gras flag.
It's got the Mardi Gras flag.
Mine's a little smaller.
That's where he hangs.
So I hang out so I can see across.
Yep,
see Johnny right across.
See Johnny right across. It's me right here. So we're going to go look in my little cubby. So we come around. So how many snare drums? We're at 6 snare drums, right? That was 6. We got 7. We've got 8. And we've got 9. And this is my cubby. We're all set up in here. This little talkback mic I don't ever use. My little camera stand over there. Justin creeping in. My little setup. And my in-ears. Go Joe Lester. So yeah, that's that. Let's take you downstairs. Let's go on a quick trip. So we're going to come out. We're going to go out the other way where, along with all these snare drums, we also have multiple bass drums. You got to see this setup though. It's pretty wild. We've got a 20, I'm technically playing double bass. We got 1 bass drum, the 26-inch resonator in front of the 24-inch. Pretty wild. Of course, all my Peisties. Go Peisty. 2002s. And the 606 hi-hats we're using here for, I've been using those. Can you see them? I can't tell if you can, oh, there they are. Yeah, there they be. So, we're gonna go this way. We come out. It's control room. That board that I showed you, by the way, was made for George Martin. One of 3 boards custom made for George Martin in the 70s. We're using one of them to record this album. So we're gonna go downstairs to the entranceway. All these old mics and counter. Amps for days. amps. More amps. This is a killer thing, dude. Look at this. This is all the awards Bryan Adams made. Not all of them. I guess he's had some more, but pretty cool. This one's the one I like the most. Right? Grammy. Another MTV. It's pretty cool. Yep. That's where he made the magic happen. And that was it. The tour. However, we did want to see outside. This is outside from the lounge area, Studio 2. Trash truck. Trash truck. It's really neat. The studio is owned by Bryan Adams. So downstairs,
Summer '69 Bryan Adams?
Yeah, there's a display case. I guess, and they also told me that like during the pandemic, he lived upstairs in Studio 3. There's like an apartment up there, like, and he lived in there during the pandemic. But downstairs,
cool.
When you walk in, there's a huge cage of all of this dude's awards. Like, it's insane. Like how many awards this guy's. There's like Grammys in there. But what the coolest one is, the 1985 MTV Video Music Awards, like the original fucking Spaceman.
Yeah.
One.
Wow.
In there. I'll video that too.
Yeah, video that shit. That's super cool, dude. What even though I went like that a minute ago and the video's behind us, but yeah, it'll be in there. What's the award for? What song?
Oh, it was like best male performance or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Along those lines.
Pretty cool.
Pretty wild. So
cool.
So we've been doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it old school, dude. You're doing it old school. Nowadays, people just go to someone's house and record through Pro Tools or someone's.
And you know what? There's such a noticeable difference. Like we'll see. Like we're on rhythm tracks, and I'm just like, holy fuck! Finally, our band is gonna sound the way it's supposed to sound.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. And then it's like, know that this guy's behind the helm. He's got an engineer who does all like the crap for him, but he also he's also an engineer, so he's always fucking with shit too. It's just like whatever he's got a guy, but he comes into the room with us when we're recording, and he fucking puts on his headphones and does his little dance when we're in the groove, and it's really cool. It's really cool.
Well, just that vibe, man. Having somebody that is capable of doing a good job, but also is like fun to be around. It's like a cool environment.
Yeah.
It's like it's going to show in the outcome. It's going to show in the.
We're all having a blast with each other, and we're having fun, and it's such a good environment in the band these days.
Well, apparently you're having a lot of fun because Johnny Galosh is also Johnny Hangover. So
yeah, but the reason for that is because we don't get done till midnight, and I don't have any alcohol until like I'm doing my. What happens is I'll go in now this afternoon. I'll record a drum track, and then I'll probably sit around for 3 or 4 hours while they're doing whatever overdubs and whatnot they need to do. And then I'll go and do another track after dinner. And when I go to do that other track, I'll open up a White Claw then. But what happens is we get done at midnight and they're like, yo, you want a shot of vodka? I'm like, yeah. And like last night, 3:30 rolled around.
A celebratory shot?
Well, dude, Justin, Joey, and I we like kicked off half a bottle of vodka at like 3 a.m. last night. I don't know why. We just having fun talking and hanging.
It's 3 of you.
Then I woke up this morning and pushed back the podcast in an hour.
If 3 of you drink half, say that again.
We half a bottle.
3 of you drink half.
About this much each.
That means you drank a third of a half of a bottle on top of
along
a White Claw.
With about probably 8 White Claws and a couple shots at the studio.
Geez, dude, you said you ate dinner and had a White Claw, and then you said you did a shot.
That's when I said it. No. I said that's when I start drinking after dinner.
Okay. Well, that paints a different picture, my friend.
Yeah. I don't start with the hard shit till later.
Just picturing you in freaking white track pants, galoshes,
but now I'm
dancing around.
I'm back to the pinks.
This is why you're my friend, dude. This is why you're my friend.
Well, hey, you gotta have fun sometimes.
Unique human. Unique human.
Yeah, unique. Well, that's the best way to put it. Unique is a proper word to describe me.
Unique's not bad. Unique's good.
No, I love it. I'd rather be unique. My email has the name Wacky in it.
Cool story, bro. Cool story.
Thanks, story. Yeah, unique. I'm unique.
Unique.
No, unique. How was your studio session yesterday?
It's been very good, dude. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be playing me. I'm not happy to be in Los Angeles. Let's cut to the chase.
The weather's nice. I hear it's really nice.
Yeah, it is nice weather today, but I'm not a fan of the city like I used to be. Whatever.
It's not quite the same as it used to be either.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But every place changes, dude. I go back to Philly. I'm like, man, I don't even remember this high rise being here.
Yeah.
Hey,
change. Life is change. Either go with it or get old and cranky.
Well, that's the weirdest thing. We don't want to get into that deep conversation, but getting older is a really, really weird thing.
It's weird.
You start like the one that always gets me is like I picture Chevy Chase, for example. I still picture him in movies like Fletch and Vacation.
Caddyshack.
And then I'll see him on TV. I'm like, in Caddyshack. And I see him on TV and he's like an old guy with white hair. I'm like, oh my God, what happened to Chevy Chase?
Yeah.
Shit. That's crazy.
Particularly the last 5 years. The last 5 years, dude, has been a blur.
Well, dude,
the moral of today.
Do you feel cheated?
Do I feel okay?
Do you feel cheated from the pandemic?
Yeah.
I feel like there's been a few years of there are years of a life that we can't get back.
Yeah,
however,
absolutely.
For as many people that passed, my heart's go out to everybody. In a lot of ways, it got me. Mercury Rides don't exist without the pandemic. You know what I mean?
What Everybody podcast doesn't exist without the pandemic.
No.
Arguably.
It would have been a lot tougher to get off the ground with the amount of work it took us to get it off the ground. We needed that year of doing nothing. Dude, we used to get on the internet and we would talk on Zoom for fucking 6 hours a day for 6 months and just fucking figure out how to talk to one another.
Yeah. And look where it's gotten us, buddy. No, but back to your question of do I feel it's just killing the podcast game. But do I feel cheated? Like I mentally have to I don't know, talk myself out of those feelings because everything that I'm doing now was it's all because of stuff that was going on in 2019 and 2020 and then just got pause button for however many years. And I have to talk to myself and be like, look, you're not the only one. It's out of your control. Stuff's coming back. Just continue.
It's a tough one.
Continue. What are you going to do?
We're not the only ones.
Quit and die? And then
the whole world is in on it. And I'll tell you what's even crazier is ever since I got COVID, that time we did a podcast from Edinburgh, I've not been the same since.
Yeah, well, I mean, go on tour during the pandemic. It's kind of choose your battles, It's my passive aggressive voice.
Once again, if we wouldn't have done that,
it's my passive aggressive voice. I'm going to be the Tesla guy. Hey, you shouldn't have done that. And you're like, I know. You're like,
covering my nipples.
Well, don't do it again. Don't do it again because you're going to get COVID again. I know, bro. I shouldn't have parked there. Well, you shouldn't have gone on tour during COVID. I don't know what that. I'm gonna quit. I don't like this guy right now. I'm gonna
go fuck yourself. I don't see no boxing gloves anywhere. I see guitars. Hey, tell me about the turtle in your background, making out with the line.
Wait, what? You see a turtle? This is what's it called? What's the blob test called? Rorschach? Is it Rorschach test? They show you a blob and you're supposed to read what it is in the sign. course you're not going to know. Of course.
You don't think that looks like a turtle behind your it would be your right shoulder.
This shoulder?
Yeah. Right where your finger is. Right where your finger is. Yeah. You don't see that turtle?
There's his face.
That's the head.
And that's his shell. Yeah, no, it's definitely. And he's got two little legs. And he's like smoking a stogie.
He's doing something. He's going down on the black line.
He's going down on a stick man.
On the stick man. He's going down on the stick man.
I like he's smoking a stogie a little bit better, but hey, whatever. I made my wall fancy, dude. I needed a little bit of I needed a little working space. Yeah, I mean, we can do a podcast from here when you get back. No. Oh yeah. You know what? This podcast is destined to be on Zoom.
I hate that.
Hey man, every time
Sonny wants to come on the podcast. I said it on the last podcast. I'll say it again. When you saw Sonny the other night, did he mention anything about coming on the podcast? I just saw him
the other night, dude. So I got invited to a show. And
why did I think that show was in Vegas? I thought the Bourbon Room was in Vegas because I kept seeing Carl advertising that.
Yeah, and shout out Carl. Well, there might be one in Vegas. I don't know, but this one is on Hollywood Boulevard. It's a tough sell for a location because it's not fun part of town. Very busy.
Where in Hollywood Boulevard is it?
Hollywood and like Ivar-ish.
Is it by that no vacancy place we played with Bad Romantics?
Great question. Don't remember that. Could be. Also, maybe not. The point. I go to this show and I saw so many people, dude. Like Sonny was there. Saw Candace. Candace was there. Patrick Stone was there. Shout out Patrick Stone.
Patrick from whatever buddy alumni right there.
Whatever episode Patrick was on. My buddy Nick. Hey Nick, future guest. Come on the podcast. But anyway, no, it was cool. It was really cool. It was really cool. It was nice to be out.
Did I ever tell you about
cool story, Ryan? Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, it went nowhere.
It's like we had stuff to talk about.
I saw Patrick.
Now we're kind of done.
I ever tell you about the time that like the guys, the guys used to always wonder why I had a bob cut in the back, and I still kind of do. See it?
Because you're a Karen. Because you're a Karen.
No,
Johnny Karen's got a bob cut.
No, see, Johnny was an idiot and was shaving the hair off his neck for fucking ever and not realizing it. So now it's growing back.
Wait, bro. You had a bob because you were...
I didn't realize I was cutting off my hair because I would shave my neck with the clippers and not realize that I was shaving off my hair. So look at it. I was shaving all the way up to here, dude. Look how high up I was shaving. It's fucking, but it's coming back, bro. Look at it. Look at it
coming back. See? I feel the need to stop piling on to your unique life issues. It's like
I'm special, bro.
At a point. Yeah, special needs. I'm so envious of your coffee. I can't drink it anymore.
Oh, really?
Gives me a straight up panic attack, dude. I just can't do the caffeine. And I wish I could.
I should lay off the caffeine.
I don't know.
I drink it all day long. I wonder why I'm high strung, moody, crazy. Maybe it's the coffee.
Well, I mean, moody, high-strung, and crazy is one thing, but I do it and I get like an anxiety attack.
I love coffee. I fucking love it.
I've been drinking decaf. I love
coffee. Drink it black. It's fucking... You drink decaf?
I love coffee. I drink decaf because I like coffee. I wish
What about
I could
my roommate does half and half. He can buy half and half.
Maybe I'll give that a shot. Get a little bit of caffeine and not, caffeine minus the anxiety attack is fantastic. I like it.
There's no reason I need the caffeine as much as I drink. I drink it nonstop.
Do you get headaches if you don't drink it?
Nonstop caffeine. I probably would at this point. I've been drinking it so much the last few days.
You don't know the answer to that question because you don't not drink it.
Yeah. I mean, I even dabbled back into the world of soda, which I know I don't do.
Soda like pop?
like Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and there's nothing like a nice Pepsi with your fried food that's going to make you shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that would
So,
make me
so you want to hear
sick.
Here's a great poop story. Yesterday,
segue.
I was at the studio, and I went downstairs where nobody could hear me, smell me, or any of that other stuff, and I used the facility, and I took a dump. I took a picture of it because it would look amazing. Like it was like a piece, so I can put it on the YouTube. No lie, dude, it was like this long, you know, and it curled. And if you were able to turn around the one little piece that got nipped off, it would say my initials, JU. But what's cool about it is the guys were upstairs eating dinner. So what I decided to do is take a picture and I sent it to the group text. So they're like eating their sandwich, opening up their phone and be like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you just unsolicitedly shit-bombed them. Jonny Galoshes with the unsolicited shit-bomb. That's my favorite sentence. That's my favorite sentence I've ever said.
Jonny Galosh and the shit-bombs.
It's your new band.
My new solo act. Jonny Galosh and the shit
Jonny Galoshes and the shit-bombs.
I mean, who does that? I'm amazed at myself. That's crazy. But it was so good. They had to see it, dude. I might send it to you. It's that good.
Yeah, send it to me, and I'm going to put it on the YouTube.
No, I won't do that then. I don't want to be soliciting the world with my poop. But
well,
dude,
no, we could do.
It was no lie. It was this long, ununbroken.
We can do one of those, okay.
I can't show you on my phone because I.
Yeah. We'll do. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna put it on the YouTube video. If you don't want to see this, fast forward like 10 seconds. But if you do want to see it,
you're not going to see
it. No, if you do want to see it, because it's going to be your album cover. It's going to be It's going to be Jonny Galoshes and the Shitbombs album cover for your first solo debut.
2 words: shit sandwich.
Track 1. What's going on?
What's going on?
Track 2. I don't know. Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bomb. Track 3. I'm hungover.
Track 3. That's all we got. It's a 2-track.
Track
EP.
4. I'm mental. All of the above. Track 5. I'm Jewish. Every song starts with first.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
All right, buddy. Well, it's been a fun one.
I am down with that segue.
I enjoyed myself.
Why don't you wrap it up for the kids?
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming to another episode of the What Everybody podcast. Here we are saying goodbye again. And I know you're sad because we're sad too. But until next time, you stay safe and you have a good one. In the meantime, you like, subscribe, and report because you know what? Reporting is the most important thing of all. And until next time, see you from the What Everybody podcast.
See you next time. Go to the YouTubes. Check out my turtle. See ya.